What do you do when you don't know what the right thing to do is? What do you do when you don't know what to do? When you're unsure, when you're in the fog of life of not knowing what to do or what turn to make next. I want to remind you that in these times where you are surrounded by fog, where you are surrounded by not knowing, uncertainty, that it shall pass. That is to say, because there is uncertainty, that means there will be certainty. And just because you don't know today doesn't mean that you won't know what is right for you eventually. But what are some practical steps to take to clear the fog, to clear your mind? Why not go outside, take a walk, not worry about the things or the pressures of life? Let them go. Just come back to the present moment and live. Be here fully present. And I want you to do that right now. Remind yourself you're here right now in the present moment. There's no need to go anywhere. There's no need to go off into thought, into thinking of what should I do here? What should I do there? Remind yourself there is an intuitive knowing within you. Something that knows, not by the use of words, but it just inherently knows. You see, this world around you, the sounds you hear, the sights you see, the energies you feel, you are no separate from them. We're all intertwined and interconnected, making up a greater whole, a greater reality. So don't forget that you are no separate than anything else out here. So when you get caught up in the ideas of what should I do, remember there's an order, a natural order and flow to things. And that isn't to say that do nothing. That isn't to say that just wait until something happens. No. It means move with the flow, move with the grain of life. If life says rest, rest. If life says move, move. Just be with the flow. Follow it. You'll feel the energies. You'll feel it. And the easiest way to be in that flow of life is to let go, to be here, to be present. Follow those inner sensations, those inner drives that you find yourself pulled or magnet towards, ties towards something that feels right for you. Always follow that. That's the intuition speaking. So even if you are feeling like you still don't know what to do, I want to remind you that you are allowed to put down those problems and those issues. You don't need to solve it right now. Let it go. You don't need to carry the weight of these burdens with you, because they only weigh heavy on you because you are carrying them. But if you were to let them go, they would not bother you. They would not weigh down on you. Deal with the things you must deal with when it is the right time. When it is not, do not carry them with you. It's very simple. Maybe it's a societal thing that people think that they have to be carrying burdens, weights, constantly worrying. This is not true. There's a greater way of doing things, a greater order. One where we can let go of the need to worry or try to control every single thing, and understanding that inherently we know things work out right for us. Things work out really well for us. Sometimes, often, better than we even could have expected. And it's quite funny how some people can get caught up solely in their own perspective, not realizing certain things may serve a greater purpose in the longer journey. A lot of people like to mention, that divine timing, things happen when they're supposed to. I believe that too. I also believe like part of why people have these certain negative aspects or negative experiences, it serves a greater purpose. So if you are in a zone or a mode of not knowing where to go, in the fog, remember that, because when you get to the peak, when you see a higher perspective, when you're in that zone of, I understand, I'm free, I feel, I know, I can see what is right for me, I know where to go, I know what action to take. You will look back on that fog and realize the necessity of it, but also the illusion of it. Because just because you do not know what is the next step or what the fruits of that action will be, does not mean you are lost. Does not mean you don't know where you are, right? So even if you are to say, take a GPS to your location, even if you have no idea where you're going, you just listen. It tells you turn right, you turn right. It tells you do a U-turn, you do a U-turn. And you're not worried about where it will take you. You just let it take you, knowing that it will get you to your destination. So trust in life when you have a goal, when you feel like it's right for you, when you feel and know that is what you want, what is right for you, and trust that with your action, your mindset, life will guide you to where you're supposed to be, even if it's not what you initially thought, or even if it's not how you thought. It will put you where you're supposed to be. It will give you those opportunities. You will feel it. You will know. You will be attracted towards what is right for you. So trust in it. And if you feel like it's difficult for you to let go of those burdens or those weights, or just to let go at all, I understand. Matter of fact, that's part of why I do these videos, as well as why I do weekly live guided meditations, just to help people put down all the weights and the things that they've been carrying and realizing how light life can be when we go with the flow. And of course, if you would like to join me, surely I'd love to see you there. There's a link in the comments and the description below. But flow, let go, allow yourself to be. Let me repeat myself from before. If life says rest, rest. If life says move, move. Trust it. You'll know when it's time to move intuitively. Just don't get caught up in the mind and what it'll tell you is right or wrong, or feel. Trust the feelings first. And if the mind accompanies those feelings in the right way, then they are aligned. That is the alignment of heart and mind. And that is when you are truly knowing and understanding what is right for you, because you feel and you think and they're aligned. So that's the state we're really looking for. And when you are out of balance, out of synchronicity in those two, it's good to, ground yourself, reconnect, go out in nature, let go a little bit and just be, observe. Don't try to control things. Don't try to think about things. Don't try to do anything or solve anything. Just be. I love to hear from you in the comments how this resonates with y'all. And if you're here still, hit me with a like, because you obviously got some value out of it. I appreciate y'all though. One love. I'll catch you later.